Animes have some of the worst fathers in all of television history. And I'm not talking about weird or hyperactive dads like Kurosaki Ishin, who dropkicks his 15-year-old son every chance he gets, or Goku, who spends so much time training that he forgets he actually has children, or Minato Namikaze, who straight up seals a 9-tailed fox demon in his son. I'm talking about the baddest of the bad. Like Endeavor from My Hero Academia, Grisha Yeager from Attack on Titan, and so many more. These dads are so bad they deserve to be banned from parenting. But with so many to pick from, which popular anime dad is the absolute worst of the bunch? Well, find out today as we count down the top 8 absolute worst dads in anime. Number 8, Gene Freaks. Kicking off with a father who is the undisputed poster boy of deadbeat dads, it's none other than Gon's dad from Hunter x Hunter, Gene Freaks. This dude is such an awful dad that he knocked up Gon's mom, left for a pack of cigarettes, and never returned. Gon then spends the entire show searching for this man, and getting the absolute crap beaten out of him by much stronger adults, not to mention chimera ants and perverted clowns. I mean, have you seen Hisoka? Even when his son was near death, he wouldn't come see him. Man, this guy is annoying. I bet the main reason this show is called Hunter x Hunter is because Gon is hunting for his dad. Number 7, Endeavor. In the anime My Hero Academia, Endeavor, Shoto's dad, is known as the second strongest hero in the world, right behind All Might. But do not be fooled, this guy is no hero. He isolated Shoto at just the age of 5 and put him through hellish training. And when Shoto's mom tried to defend him, Endeavor dealt with her so badly that she straight up lost her mind. Jeez, no wonder Shoto hates his guts. He scarred his son mentally and physically since it was his fault. Toya lost her mind and poured hot water on their son. However, he did try to make amends and be a good father later on. Shoto was just not having any of it, and given his track record, it's not hard to see why. Number 6, Gendo Ikari. Gendo Ikari comes in at number 6. For fans of old school anime, this absolutely horrible father doesn't need any introduction. But for those of you who don't know him, he's the father of the main protagonist of the Neon Evangelion series, Shinji Ikari. After losing his wife, Gendo basically abandons their son Shinji. And even when they work together, he gaslights him, abuses him emotionally, and treats him like he doesn't exist. And to make matters worse, he has this creepy perverted thing going on with Rei, who's basically a 14-year-old girl. Somebody call the police. This man needs to be stopped. And I know part of her DNA is from Gendo's diseased wife, but bro, that doesn't make it any less pervy. Gendo Ikari was not only a terrible father, but also a certified sex offender. He should not be allowed within 1,000 feet of a school area. Number 5, Charles Z. Britannia. As the 98th Emperor of the Britannian Empire, Charles Z. Britannia has more pressing matters to attend to than take care of his family. This is evident in the fact that he has 15 kids, yet somehow he still manages to scar all of them. None more than the main protagonist of Code Geass, Lelouch. After Lelouch's mom was killed and his sister Nunnally lost her sight and ability to walk, Charles barely bats an eye. His toxic ideals turned his family into something similar to Game of Thrones. However, it's later revealed that Lelouch's mom wasn't actually dead and was just as evil as his dad was, leading Lelouch to basically kill both of them. Code Geass is such an awesome anime, but in a weird way. You should definitely check it out. Number 4, Heihachi Mishima. If you played the Tekken games, or at least watched the Tekken Bloodlines anime series, then you already know who this guy is and the terrible things he's done to his son Kazuya. First, he straight up kills Kazuya's mom, and then when Kazuya confronts him about it, he beats the crap out of his own son and then proceeds to throw him off a freaking cliff! A cliff! Heihachi Mishima is definitely not getting a world's best dad mug anytime soon, especially since his son Kazuya survived the fall and is out to murder him. In fact, Kazuya ends up beating him in a fight and then throwing him off the same cliff, only for Heihachi to survive and throw Kazuya into a volcano. Jeez, I swear this man's hate keeps him going. Number 3. Yujiro Hanma. Now, when a man is described as the world's strongest creature, there's probably a good chance that he's also not a good father. Yujiro Hanma has 2 kids, Baki and Jack Hanma, and both fighters want to kill him. That's how much of a terrible father he is. First, this man knocked up Baki's mom so she could bear him a son who would be a worthy opponent for him to fight. Then, he straight up bails, promising to return and fight Baki when he's older. Then, after about 17 years of going to get milk, Yujiro returns and beats his son Baki to a bloody pulp. And when Baki's mom, Emi, tries to defend her son, he straight up kills her before Baki's very eyes. Wow, this man deserves to be locked up. And let's not mention the fact that he raped Jack's mom, Deanne, just to spite her. Yujiro Hanma is a menace. Number 2. Rasa of the Sand, the 4th Kazekage. You know the 4th Kazekage, Gaara's dad, has to make this list, and it's no surprise why he is so high up. Rasa is such a terrible father that he seals Shukaku, the one-tailed beast, in his son, and this in turn leads to the death of Gaara's mom during childbirth. Gaara was so traumatized as he grew up knowing he sorta caused his mother's death, and it didn't help that he was isolated and unloved by everyone in the Sand Village. And what does Rasa do? He sends assassins to kill his own son. Multiple ones, including the one person who was actually close to Gaara, his uncle Yashimaru. Dude, why? No wonder Gaara was so aggressive and carried a giant peanut on his back. His own dad scarred him for life. It's a good thing that Naruto swooped in with a friendship speech to save Gaara, or he would have turned out to be a villain worse than Madara. Before we mention the number 1 worst dad in anime history, here are a few honorable, or actually dishonorable mentions. Fire Lord Ozai from the Last Airbender series. This guy challenges his own son to Agni Kai and burns him, scarring him for life. He causes Zuko's mom to run away and go into hiding. He messed up Azula so much that she basically lost her mind, wiped out the air nomads, and tried to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom. Yeah, this guy is the devil. I would have added him to the list, but Avatar is not technically an anime, so let's just leave him here for now. Shuichi Makise is another terrible father from Steins Gate series. He tried to kill his own daughter, Kurisu, and steal her research work just so he could get all the fame and glory. Seriously, dude, what the hell? Judge Vinsmoke is another piece of work. Judge is Sanji's dad from the One Piece series. Besides encouraging his other kids to bully Sanji, he verbally abused him, fought against his dreams of becoming a cook, locked him in a dungeon, put him in a mask, pretended he was dead, and then disowned him. This man was definitely doing too much. Other dishonorable mentions include Dario Brando, Dio's dad from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Gozaburo Kaiba, Seto Kaiba's adoptive dad from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Gambino, Guts' dad from Berserk, Grisha Yeager, Eren's dad from Attack on Titans, and last but not least, you guessed it, Goku. We all love Goku, but truth be told, he's so awful that Piccolo was more of a dad to Gohan than he was. All he cared about was training and getting stronger. I mean, he isn't nearly as bad as most of the guys on this list, but if you want to be a great dad, then don't be like Goku. Number 1, Shao Tucker. Finally, the number 1 spot for the worst dad in all of anime goes to Shao Tucker from the Full Metal Alchemist series. As a state alchemist, Shao Tucker worked on successfully creating a chimera, which is a human and animal hybrid. The first time you meet him, he seems like a kind and sweet father to his 4-year-old daughter Nina, but don't be fooled. This man is the definition of evil. When the state threatens to revoke his license and pull his funding, this man fuses his daughter with their dog, turning her into a monster. His own daughter! Like that wasn't bad enough, it was revealed he did the same thing to his wife a while ago. Even though his experiment was successful, his wife then committed suicide by starving herself to death. I think I speak for every anime fan when I say that there is a special place in hell for dads like Shao Tucker. And there you have it. Those were the top 8 worst dads in all of anime. Did we miss any awful dads on our list? Let us know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.